was being a fucking pain in the neck. I like ran down here to get it started up again. I'm all discombobulated. Oh man. I hate it. I hate it so much. If you could just like not crash, that would be cool. Okay. Did it? Okay, so it looks like it didn't reset everything. Interesting. Cool. Okay. Okay, it's not completely... It's not completely fucked. Alright, how is everybody? Let's fucking go. Cocaine Ewok. Oh my gosh, how adorable. Let's see, we live everywhere. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Just checking up on everything right quick. I'm gonna leave the Star Wars tunes on. We're just gonna fucking chill. We're just gonna chill for a little bit until everybody gets here, since it looks like everybody's not here. Ugh. Alright. I fucking rushed because I saw that it fucking crashed and I was like, no. No. Alright. But I feel like my lights are really bright. I usually don't have my lights up this high. Because then you can see all the ugly. But no, it's actually more fun to have the lights lower for like when I'm tired and when we are doing like movie nights and stuff. Give it that the theater feels and vibes. I also have my uplight on. I figured that would be kind of fun. Added some Star Wars stuff. But give me just a second and we will keep up with it since it's not everybody's quite here yet. I'm going to top off my drinky drink and I think I'm gonna make some popcorn and then we shall return.
Jedi scum.
muted. Thanks, Unsen. Bumble and I were double teaming it to make sure I was extra muted. That's funny. We're doing great. Yeah. What's up, Moobs? Yeah, I was saying that last night we finished off on the Planet of Modus story arc, which is, I think personally, one of the best story arcs in the entire franchise. So for those of you who may have not caught it, that is where Anakin and Obi-Wan and Ahsoka are drawn to the planet of Mortis, and they encounter these three beings. They're basically gods, okay? So you have like the god, and then his son, and the son and the daughter, those are just their names. And the daughter is the light side, which is life and brightness and happiness and butterflies and all that stuff. And then the son, who's voiced by Sam Witwer, is the darkness and the dark side of the Force. And they are like the gods for the Force, and they are the balance of the Force. And the father explains to Anakin that he's dying and that he won't be able to keep his children in balance anymore. And to bring balance to the Force, Anakin's the chosen one, and it's his job to take on the role of the father to keep the Force in balance. And he tells him, you know, if you don't take this position on, it will haunt you and the galaxy forever, basically. And he denies it, his selfishness. He chooses to leave with Anakin, or with Obi-Wan and with Ahsoka. But then shit goes wonky, drama, action. Anakin gets corrupted by the sun. The sun shows him literally everything that happens. He shows him how he follows the dark side. He shows him the Emperor. He shows him Padme and how he's responsible for killing her. He shows him the whole thing where he's like, no. He shows him all of it. And so he joins up with the sun to try to avoid going down that specific path of darkness. He chooses a new path of darkness. And then the father intervenes and basically wipes his memory, so there's still a chance that Anakin could choose to do the right things and fulfill his destiny the right way instead of, you know, going down that route. So, and then the son accidentally kills the daughter, and then the father basically kills himself because he is the Force. And or he is like the god of the Force or something. I don't exactly, they don't really expand on it more outside of this one story arc, but it's really cool when they do explore it. And so that weakens the son, and then that allows Anakin to kill the son. And then they leave the planet, and everybody thinks that they've only been gone for like a minute. They thought they lost communication with them for a minute, but they all remember what all happened. Oh, and the son corrupted Ahsoka at one point, and when the daughter died, she transferred like the last of her life force over to Ahsoka to save her, which is why Ahsoka is such a strong Jedi and can do things like heal corrupted kyber crystals and stuff like that. So it's yeah, he tries to make Anakin pick between saving Obi-Wan or Ahsoka, and Anakin picks them both and uses the Force to bend the daughter and the son to his will when he first gets there, proving that he is the chosen one because he's the only other one that's strong enough to keep them in line, to keep the Force in balance. So yeah, there's a lot of just really cool shit that happens there. It's a great story arc. Great story arc. So I'm sorry to anybody who missed it. Now we are picking up What are we picking up? We're picking up on the Citadel story arc. Whoop. Meh. Oh god, I hate when it does this. Hold on. It's being a retartar. So we got the Citadel and then Padawan Lost. I'm trying to remember. Ah, the Return of Darth Maul is very far down on the list. We are not getting to that tonight. Dang. But anywho's it's, we fucking got this. Nope. There we go. That's what I was trying to click on. But yeah, let's hop on into it. The sooner we start, the more we can get done in a day. So let's fucking go. And I'm actually really tired, so I don't know how late I'm going to stay up. Also, if anybody's interested or wondering, my meeting went very well. You know how I was like, I'm always afraid, like, oh, this is the day I find out I did something wrong and get fired. Well, today wasn't that day. All my stats are good. I'm good at my job. No complaints. Keep doing what I'm doing. So, you know, that's always good. Adaption is the key to survival.
Returning from a perilous assignment in the Outer Rim, Jedi Master Evan Peele's cruiser has fallen under attack in bday. Seeking vital information, he carries about secret hyperspace lanes called the Nexus Route. Separatist forces have taken him alive. Now, the Jedi are preparing a stealth mission into the heart of Separatist space in an effort to rescue Master Peele from the deadly prison of...
I got my fudge. I got my fudge and milk, guys.
As you are aware, the Citadel is their most impenetrable detention facility. No one escaped. It's the first time for everything. Indeed, there is. Their security has prevented our approach from obtaining recent reconnaissance. And we've been forced to construct a grid map based upon data from the archives. And since the data is extremely old,
Am I?
the map will be difficult to rely on. So we're essentially going it blind. Take it one, How do we know best? Still on. The Separatists won't dare to disappear until they have what they need. Tale of war, so the secret travels into the heart of both the Republic and Separatist holdings. They could prove vital when we bring our forces deep into remote Separatist sectors, or the enemy can use them to slip through our defenses and attack worse. As Hypers have been one of the many experiences for those vast armies. They could tip the scale.
It's just in the background. Okay, I don't think that will get me in trouble. I don't think it's powerful enough to get me in trouble if it's like in the background like that.
My greatest concern is infiltrating the outer security. Platform scanners will not be easy to fool. I've got a thought about that.
Master, I'm sorry I'm late. I just heard about the briefing. We're going to rescue Master Peele, right?
We do have much to discuss. So not sorry.
Yeah.
No one's ever done it.
The Citadel wasn't designed to. It was created to hold Jedi if any of us lost our way. It's not a place for that.
You're just being protective of it. It's not fair. How am I supposed to learn if you won't let me share the news?
This isn't a mission.
I love how she had a growth spurt from this season to last season. Girl hit puberty and was like, sploop. To be fair, I know what that's like. It's not exactly fun. R2 having his own troops is adorable. Glad someone else does. Dude, I grew so fast that I literally couldn't walk for 2 weeks. Like, it was bad. Still the same damn size. After a 4-hour stream of work in the forge, I don't have the energy to do anything, especially cook. I've resorted to craft singles on Ritz crackers. That's a choice. Dude, I got off work today and fucking garden stuff, man.
Master Skywalker doesn't want me dead.
I haven't posted like pictures of like my trees and my new stuff yet. I have some more things I gotta do. I gotta finish setting up my new water lines. So it's one of those things where it's just always one thing after the other.
That should be my choice.
Carbon frozen before Jedi. That's the first time for us, too. This is your idea. Carbon freezing? Hey, what would this shield us from the life form scanners? You sure this thing is safe? I don't want to end up with old decoration. Try to relax. We'll be unfrozen as soon as we arrive.
Why do the subtitles for R2 say R2? I don't know. Someone's dumb. Yeah, I wonder how that freaking works, man. The carbon freezing, it seems really risky.
Force be with you.
And also with you. I feel like R2 should always have his own troops. That just seems like it seems right.
Make sure.
So we ask Khan. Oh wait, no we can't. Nonsense. I'd like to be a wall decor. Seems legit.
Not about to let one of them alone. Fortunately, the handing over information will help. Separatists win war. But it's our cargo.
What is our cargo? Supplies and frozen rations.
Do not deviate from the current course until we have confirmed your cargo.
They're scanning us for life forms.
I mean, frozen rations. They do say Obi-Wan be a snack.
The shuttle has no life forms, Commander. Scan complete. Land crossing.
Woo! That was R2's version of.
Here, Jedi spend so life trading against it. We need to sit it down. Breaking Jedi is our specialty. Big peace war.
So the Citadel. How did I missed that? I was busy being distracted. So the Citadel was designed for Jedi, for if Jedi go bad. So basically, if a Jedi turns to a Sith, that's what the Citadel's for. So how did it end up in bad people's hands? I missed that if they went over that.
Snips.
Master.
Swear that's Ahsoka. Her eyes are fine. It's Ahsoka's hearing that needs help.
I received orders to join the team. I thought you knew.
Orders? From who?
I discussed it with Master Poe.
You didn't tell me.
You were already partnered.
Well, I gave you a specific order not to come.
If there's one thing I've learned from you, Master, it's
They made a mistake? What was the mistake?
always the best way to solve a problem.
I see Anakin's new team.
Because Anakin only found out about the Citadel after Order 66 when he killed the younglings. Continuity error.
Shuttle R2. Contact you will ready to take.
Maybe he thinks it was destroyed and is surprised it's still around or something. Maybe that could be explained. Maybe that could explain it away.
You were right. Shit's are too strong for jetpacks. Yes. We'll have to do it the old-fashioned way. Ascension cables and a steel grip. I don't think so. What do you mean? Electrolines. There's nowhere to put a grappling hook at that height. We hit one of those, the mission's over. Oh, here. I suppose that means we reclimb it.
Yeah, free climb it. Seems like a great idea.
Hanging in there, Snips?
Could it be better? We could do without the window.
One of these days, I'm gonna make pants like that. Those are cool fucking pants.
The entry point is just a few more meters.
Hopefully they're taking rests regularly. You don't want your arms to get tired. Fucking droideka just fucking backwards somersaulting through life.
Then lock the door. It's ray shielded. Ray shielded? That wasn't the plan. Well, it's in the plan now.
There's an opening up there.
We know they're ventilation ducts, but they're far too small for us to gain access.
Too small for you, maybe. But I think I can squeeze through.
Well, we hadn't planned on Ahsoka being here. Perhaps she's right.
She's like, I can do it, boss. Tag me in. I can open the door. I got this. Oh, hell no. My claustrophobia could never. He found old council recordings, and the Jedi Council outright denied its existence. To set him, shut him down, and tell him to leave, but Obi-Wan stays, and they do talk about the place and how Annie knew about it.
I didn't know myself after all.
Well, what a shame. I mean, God, I'm a nerd. No, it's good. I feel like our knowledge overlaps in the right places and doesn't overlap in the right places. So someone always knows something.
Well, they know we're here.
Nerd life.
Droids! Activate all security protocols. Lock everything down. Clear.
Just a clone to set off the alarm.
They aren't cleaner, sir.
I mean, to be fair, the Jedi could have, like, helped pull the clones up. I feel like they don't use the force pull and push enough. Like, I would use that all the fucking time. But I feel like they only use it when it's necessary for the story to have it be used. But not necessarily when it's actually convenient. Like, it's a story. It's like plot armor more than an actual thing that the Jedis do. Because they could have helped the clones must have been tired freescaling that, you know, that wall. Like that. Why didn't they force pull him or push him into a hallway where it's not a danger, you know? It seems like they could use it a lot more to help people out, but they don't. And there's no reason to not.
Decide when the pain will stop. Just give me the information.
No droid that bring me.
Say goodbye.
Dobby got hard, bro. Damn.
Clear the entrance.
Dobby is a free elf.
Your sense of humor is still intact. It takes more than they like to bring me from stuff like that.
I get in trouble for using the force push pull on a flashlight.
Thank God.
Finish off with a force spin. Whee! You ain't right. You ate up.
Memorize part of the intent. Perfect. If somehow I correct, the information would be useless to them without the upper hand. Where's your captain? Being there with the other officers, I assume. You're gonna need a new plan.
You watched the Dobby vid I sent you? Oh, no, I didn't. I forgot to watch it because of my ADHD brain. I'm sorry. You sent that to me on Discord, right?
Need to keep moving.
His fucking arm. See, look, there, boom.
Magnetized. Oh, no, don't.
That's a cool feature, though. Have the entire building have super, super strong gun magnets.
Let's get out.
How is his arm not short-circuited? Slick. Oh, you sent the leak in here? Okay. Oh, yeah, this drone needs a stab to the heart as well. Just making sure, you know.
General. Shit. I thought I'd see you again. What friend? Tarkin.
Tarkin.
Anakin's gun. Now that you've found us, how do you expect to get us out? If they've locked this fortress down, there's at least 10 squads on their way. It's going to be impossible to escape. What if we split up? My team will create a diversion, while Anakin leads the others away. That way, if one of us is captured, the enemy will only have part of the information, and not all of it. General Kenobi, I think it's better if we stick together. A stronger force will have a better chance of protecting the information. Not in this situation. Surely we have more strength in numbers rather than device. Obi-Wan is a fool. I'm going here. You know Skywalker.
Bum bum bum. Young shady Tarkin. Just a backpack full of fucking bombs, bro. It's the American dream.
You're destroyed. What happened to use that?
Sir?
Try and steal transport. Seal the landing platform. Send all battalions to positions. Bring them back.
Aww.
Everybody in.
That flip was so unnecessary. So extra.
The tunnel's clear.
Looks like Obi-Wan's distraction worked. We seem to be going. It's when things do not go as planned that concerns me. What then? It's when things don't go as planned that we Jedi are at our best. Trust me, I deserve my trust for those who take action. General Skywalker. Then let me remind you, we rescued you back then, and I reserve my trust for those who understand gravity. Captain Tarkin.
Ooh, the relationship is so rocky.
Are your battle droids ready to go? Alright, get the ship fired up. Meet you at the pipeline exit down. Picked up it. Assuming we still expect.
R2's battle droids are so precious. It seems like it would make sense for R2 to pick them up. It looks like they're in the same kind of area. Oh, that low walk looks fucking killer on the knees.
R2, send the shuttle to the rear landing platform. The trick will be if Anakin arrives on time.
I love love the friendly, saucy droids.
Did you get it? Security doors, move or you'll be cut in half.
Fucking cut him in half! Well, at least now you got, like, stairs and you don't have long falls now.
Dooku insists that you speak with him, Commander.
Fucking brutal, dude. Such a lovely children's show. You gotta think about how gory that is to see that.
Count Dooku.
The amount of blood.
Incursion team attempted to investigate, but situation is taken care of. Possession of the information that is carried. Not yet. We will soon have it. You are aware that this information will tip the scale of the world side. Need time to prepare.
Yes, Commander.
To admire the design of this fortress. Rather formidable to evade.
How can you admire such a horrible place?
Ah, you reveal your short-sightedness. This ordeal only demonstrates how effective facilities like the Citadel are. Pity. Separatist hands. How? Has a point. All right, Snips. I need you to lead the group. Keep following the tunnel. I'll catch up.
Hey, where are you going?
It builds character. Nothing like a little disembodiment to build some character, you know?
It's a good thing I came along after all.
See the present transmission. Split up into two groups. One Nugget flows to the landing field behind the temple, and R2 will pick up further along the road. Nugget. They'll find Nugget the Skyline. And what if things don't go well? Then we will have to send an entire fleet to get them.
If it doesn't cut you in half, it doesn't make you stronger. So true. I think that I have that embroidered on a pillow somewhere. Did you bring out Spider Mall? I did. Actually, if you look, I brought out a bunch of stuff last night. I brought out a lot of Star Wars stuff. But my Spider Mall is actually still in his packaging. But he comes with normal legs and his spider legs. But I don't know if you noticed, I got a Star Wars poster up. I got Star Wars movies out. Nice. Everything here, all my Star Wars pops. And I do have Savage Press. He also glows in the dark. I have Iden Versio, Ahsoka. I got the Mandalorian, Grogu on a Bantha, Maul and Ahsoka. A little bit of everything. It was hard to tell because, to be fair, you have a lot of things back there. Yeah, but I brought all my Star Wars pops over here last night. So I got Hondo and Jar Jar, Iden Versio, Mandalorian with Grogu, Ahsoka, At Driver, Savage, Zuckuss, Syndulla. I got the Bad Batch. I have a special holiday version of Bo-Katan. I have Raven, Bastila Shan, and a special 2019 Galactic Convention Yoda. So, yeah. And then I also have a Christmas edition R2D, or not R2, C3PO, and I have a Night Brother Archer that I also brought out. There's lots of stuff, I know.
Make our way around to the other side and get a different view. This could be a trap.
The laughter was a bit much.
This pipe leads up to the top of the ridge, where R2 will pick us up and get us out of it. There's the hatch. Let's go, everyone in. Don't use your lights and make sure your weapons are locked. Slightest electronic pulse will ignite this whole tube. What if somebody through it?
Totally safe. Completely safe.
Say, you're not at all what I pictured. Such a soft voice. The information. Give it to me now. I'll start executing. This is rules. Bureau of the bday to protect it. Breathe in.
We have located another group, and hydraulics are closing in on them.
General solve all delays. Never. Exploitation. Torture. Slowly.
There's always a plan B. But it smells like eggs in there.
Also, I sometimes fall short of victory because of my methods.
Those are inside thoughts, Anakin.
See, Snips?
The coast is clear.
We sat up over on the shuttle.
No, don't see him or artillery.
Better than cutting in a fuel, right?
Not wrong. I wouldn't feel very comfortable in there.
The plan's been compromised. The shuttle's not coming. Throw me a charge.
Seems like it would be a lot more bangs than that. Considering... Just said that. Considering, like, gas, it's the fumes that's really ignites stuff. That would, that'd be quite the explosion.
Dooku commands you to contact him immediately.
Hold Count Dooku high, unreachable. Send all units to the air. It's their only possible way of escape.
They almost had it. They were so close. The smirk, yeah. Sith Anoki, you see the pic I sent you on Discord? Yeah. I have not.
You to join us.
It's surrounded.
We need to launch a full forward assault and take that vessel. We may have a bigger problem. Those turrets. If we don't take them out, then we'll use them to destroy the shuttle and prevent our escape. Which is precisely why we should get aboard that shuttle and use the weapon systems to decimate those droids.
Where did you send it? What's up, Moose? Next Gathering. Next the Gathering. Okay. Which one was it? Cocaine Ewok. I did see that. Cocaine. That's basically fucking That's basically Ewok Hut. Just fucking cocaine Ewoks. Just going ham hunting troopers. Moobs. Moobs and donuts. They all know each other. Fucking incognito donuts and Joey Moobs, huh? Just fucking shuffling it up there. Echo. It's okay, guys. He's fine.
Sending the cruisers now.
It's like a giant clam.
So we're still possible for fugitives to get off the surface, even if they escape the tower. We're not just any fugitives.
What's our next move?
Contact the council. See when they plan to rescue us.
I got this.
When can we expect your arrival? Master Blue is already. May the 4th.
How many faceless soldiers do they have? Yes.
We won't get our position until it's moved in.
That is the correct answer.
Yes, I will. I will see to it that I soon back in our position.
They only show like 3, but they keep killing 1 or 2 at a time. Well, okay, so there was a big group of them, and then they split off into 2 separate groups. And then they got back together, so the individual groups lost some. And then the main group lost some, so. Beeping affirmatively. Aww. They didn't make it very long. Dang, those guys are dead. Or -2 more, yeah. Need a little trooper, little tally marker. Ooh. I'm gonna sleep good tonight, let me tell you. Oh. Oh, they're interesting.
If your Jedi friends were not there when we arrived, keep moving.
Yeah, so I think all that's left are Rex and Cody. Which makes sense. So it's like they throw in all these red shirts basically, and then the main clones are the only ones that make it.
But we aren't soldiers, we're peacekeepers. The Jedi Code often prevents us from going far enough to achieve victory. A rather simple point. Either way, he is a good captain.
Did you hear that?
How is he that impressionable? Like, he really seems like he's just so impressionable by the wrong people. He's not impressionable by the right people. He's really impressionable by the wrong people. And it's always like some stupid shit that he says.
Additional reinforcements have arrived.
Oh.
It's certainly not a good career. General Scott, I stand by my post. way. Told him to play with the chumps. Yeah, I suppose, huh? And with the chance to play with him, so. Hey. Really? Let's keep moving. The exact time. We'll miss our window.
Tarkin's like, this boy's about to be an evil sumbitch.
Deal with him.
He's in this cave to surprise them.
You can get them to press up. You can get those signals. You need the distraction. Move that. Then over, of course.
Really, Tarkin says, knowing full well that he is a bad guy. So, like, hyena, wolf, lions. Am I right? Does that sum it up? Oh, I wish I would stop yawning. Like, I get it. I'm tired. Jesus Christ. The sound the droid just made was straight out of Star Trek. Was it? I didn't think they had insect tails. I thought they had, like... Maybe it's boar. Maybe they're, like, wolf-boar hybrids, and it's supposed to be, like, a boar tail. The sound the ship made every time the captain entered the bridge. Oh, the whooshy sound. Yeah, I think they kind of lost track because I feel like there was only one faceless gray guy left. Or nameless gray guy, just like a generic gray clone. But there was like 2 or 3 there. Okay, that was straight up a Lion King rip. That was straight up Lion King! Is this the Lion King rip? Them fighting the fucking hyenas above the fucking fiery drop-off? Because that was literally straight out of the Lion King. Dobby, no! It's a cartoon, so we can't show that your neck is bleeding. Why does Dobby always have to die? Dobby always dies. He's like, stop arguing with me, child. I'm dying. Jesus. Poor Dobby. Dobby is a free elf. So it should literally just be Obi-Wan and Anakin, R2, Rex and Cody, and Tarkin.
It does. He told me just
We're done. Let's take this moment to then we must move on.
An actually accurate depiction of what that would be like. Because everybody always has stuff like sink into lava, but that is actually more realistic. It's very dense. You would catch on fire and it would be terrible. You'd catch on fire and very slowly sink into it like quicksand. You wouldn't just drop into it like water. So that was actually pretty accurate. They set him on it very gently, and he very gently laid on top and caught fire immediately, and that's pretty accurate. Them standing that close to it isn't an accurate depiction, though. Facts. You cannot stand that close to it. You would cook. You gotta get what you get, I guess. Love you, Scream!
We must break through now. Anyway, wing commanders forward. We're going in.
It's pretty good shooting.
We will die with you.
Soka done did it!
Rescue ships are being with the rest of the separatist army. I believe all now shall welcome
Yay. Fucking flow, man. Well, the good news is at least the bad guy doesn't have to report to Dooku his loss, you know? That guy's got the saddest face. His eyes were frowning. His fucking whole face was frowning. Just giant fucking flying buildings, man. It's fucking crazy. Yeah. Star Trek Wars.
We now have the Nexus round coordinates. Captain Telephone in the center. Each minute is time. All due respect, now, I was instructed by Chancellor Paladin to bring the intel directly to him to be briefing.
I promised Master Kid that I would deliver it only to the council. And that's
Personally, Chancellor Paladin, Master Kid, there's something I want to ask. Which is same secretary. Here's the clue.
He's such a real one.
Sensibilities? Perhaps I can inform the Chancellor of your power. Sure, what to think of your new. This is a war. You aren't willing to do what it takes to win. Unfortunately, war tends to distort our point of view. It will sacrifice our health. We may lose that which is most important.
Or our secret wife. You sacrifice everything, you lose everything. Yay! Alright, next one. I'm just gonna skip to the next one there. Padawan lost! Without humility, courage is a dangerous game.
It's fought an unending battle between Republic and Separatist forces. Lone tank divisions make a valiant push deep into Separatist-controlled territory, led by Anakin Skywalker and his Padawan Ahsoka Tano. General Grievous, learning of the impending Jedi attack, has dispatched reinforcements to one of his droid outposts, hoping to secure his grip on the system. Droid reinforcements have just arrived. It needed 3 groups to divide their defense. Then Skywalker attacked the program. Okay, scouts, find me a way down.
Going through the front gate.
Tough going over there. Okay, cop.
Pot calling kettle black yet again. Pretty glowy flowers.
Probably just. Come on, we gotta get to that one.
Stay on.
Ba ba ba. Something spooky.
In position.
Open. About to attack. Hold the gate.
Okay, good. They have jetpacks. I was about to say. Imagine someone saying, follow me, and then they just, like, fly away, and you're like, okay. Man thinks I can fly. Fucking left her sabers there. Those go for a lot of credits on the market, man.
Secure. Good job. She was coming up. Everybody fan out. I want a perimeter sweep now. So stay in location. Go. You won't.
Oh, his nose. She's like, that doesn't sound fun at all. She treated that like it was homework. Like, math again. How is that hunting? That doesn't seem very sportsmanlike at all. Or maybe that's just to get them to run inland. Used to be Jedi younglings. I don't remember this one. Just abandoned younglings.
Sir Katana, I was captured during the revolution. I'm a Padawan. What's the situation? Ever since libertarian rights for all
We've been stuck here for more rotations than we can count. No one has come for us. Or anyone is still looking. Stop that. Then rest. It's time. Good enough. Let's try again. Never look at all forces broke down. Well, intelligence assets inside of a browser. Useless. I wish I did so. Never mind. It's time.
Sir Katana, what's happening? The sun's almost up. Keep moving. It's stay hunted.
Sad. Yeah. Teamwork makes the dream work. Could have killed him out of self-defense, though. Like, he still needs to be killed. Bad people need to die, bro. Oh, the little yellow birds keep congregating. There was one, then there was two, now there's three.
We need a strategy. What about this? I mean, they must have a call for all this, right? Not that we've ever seen it. So, where do they come from? We don't know. We've only witnessed them hunting in the public. If we're going to go on with this, we need to find out where they live. A step to the ground.
Oh, alright. Some weird culty shit going on there. Cookies, no!
Ryan inside. If it was easy to find, you guys would have found it before I got here. Maybe we should try moving on. It's worth a shot.
I think we're looking over the wrong place. That's
Damn. Hit everything on the way down. Gym bros. Fucking Dar's trying to get it. Did she just box his non-existent ears? He's fine. He's totally fine. Little lizard kebab. Totally fine. Totally normal.
Leave me. You have to. Please take it there. I will take care of you.
Aww. Another really well done shot. What do you expect would happen when you fuck with a Jedi? You fuck with a Jedi, you find out about how Jedi kill people.
Whatever you're trying to say, Mr. Finn, just say it. I would suggest that perhaps you take over.
I hate Trandoshans. They are always wanting to hunt. Yeah. In your stream, I'm gonna tell you, I saw the last 3 episodes of Andor, and they did a good job with the series and set up for Rogue. That's all I want to say until you guys watch. Gotcha. Gotcha. Yeah, I actually snagged the last 3 episodes today. So, we have it all. We officially have all of Andor. And I actually I didn't watch them. I just kind of clicked through them to make sure they were good, and it's a good thing I did because the first ones I downloaded were not in English and they were really sketchy looking. I was like, oh, okay. That would have sucked to find that out upon trying to watch it. Use his friend as a weapon. I feel like Ahsoka probably should have stayed to help take out that other guy. It's one at a time, you know? Yes, shoot the control panels. That is a smart idea. Well, she tried. But is it a survivor we want to be friends with? Hey, it is. Wookie Wookie. It's not a Wookie, it's the Wookie. They've got the Wookie. Chewbacca. I forgot about Chewbacca being connected to Ahsoka. Just been out for half an hour at my desk. I need to go to bed. Nighty night. You look fantastic. Have fun. Enjoy your night. All the things. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, well, you have a good night. I thought you were awfully quiet. I just thought you were, like, into the show. You have a beautiful evening. Thanks for hanging out. I think this is technically the first introduction to Chewbacca. Chewbacca slipping and sliding. love that Chewbacca is just like, I'll take this panel and this panel and this panel, and I know what they do, and I'll make it work.
It looks big. Come on.
Oof, been there. Wookie wookie.
Take it prisoner.
Fine. Chewbacca, let's take it.
He's like, but I don't want to take him. I like how Chewbacca's been wearing the exact same belt for like 60 years.
How's it looking, Chewbacca?
They don't take the blasters because the blasters get deactivated. They only work for the bad guys. If it's not the bad guys using them, they don't work. So there's no point in them taking them.
So was the back?
Holophants? You just can't
You have a point. Chewie might be able to, yeah.
chinks. We have to act while we have an advantage.
Let's say we do it your way. What's the plan?
If you do the prisoner a trick the enemy into flying 5 minutes, then you project the thon, fly up to their base and take them by surprise. Super. You got us to believe in ourselves again. Well, I believe Jink's plan will work. Look, do it for me. But the mayor and I are leaving with the prisoner.
That's not a good plan.
Do this alone. We need your help. You know it.
I love it. The quick cuts are fun. Very, very George Lucas. Fun. Wookie wookie. So his transmitter is up and working now. Why does it do like that weird hump thing when it screeches like a cat hacking up a hairball? Oh, it's got angry eyes. Fuck him up, Chewie.
General, put charging by the minute. My ship gets damaged. He'll cost extra.
Hey, it's the people from the farm world. The bounty hunters from the farm world. Or they weren't bounty hunters. What were they? Ah. Mercenaries? I guess would be more accurate. Mercenaries. Yeah, sweep the legs, other Wookiee. Yeah, fucking curb stomped him. Lovely children's show. God, they really do have, like, one of everything. Fucking playing dirty, moving the cover. You know, that would have been a cool map to have in Battlefront 2. The Hunt planet. I'm not sure what this planet's called, but this would have been a badass map and like a fun Easter egg to be able to go through the castle and stuff.
Your son died because of your own actions. Don't.
I mean, she warned him. I mean, she told him. She said don't. I mean, she also rescued, you know, she saved two younglings.
Letting you get taken. It was my fault.
did survive. And not only that, I was able to lead others to survive. Thank you.
See, that should be a really healing moment for Anakin to help him with his separation anxiety, his attachment issues. But what about the other Padawans? Are we just not going to talk about the Padawans that the other Jedi abandoned that she just saved and brought back? I feel like they can't really skip past that. Like, I don't feel like that's fair to skip past that. Because there's just these missing Padawans that people just, like, never found. They're just, that's it. I feel like they're missing an opportunity to expand on what the fuck happened with those other Padawans. Bum, 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 bum. When destiny calls, the chosen have no choice. How long is this one? An hour? Okay. Alright, we'll watch this one and then we'll call it for the night.
Except the new rule of the king. Senator Amador and Lieutenant Bodyguard have arrived to help resolve the matter. To avoid floating the public into civil war. We want the foreign pig down with the mortar.
I am dedicated to serving the poor, as well as my own people, the Mon Calamari.
Silence! You haven't earned the right to speak on this yet. You have no say in the matter. You are only here as an observer of separatists. I am here at the request of the Lord, because you, Captain, demand the thing. Such a disgrace. I'll give you a lesson in manners. Will bring the matter to ruin. This is a matter between the farm and
Down with democracy.
It is my opinion the quarries have no further business. The father loves my trust.
Readjusting.
Let's hope we don't. In the safety of Prince Hotel to walk. You must remain strong at all times as a personal
The boy is
We are on the verge of a civil war. And that war is the supreme command that can be to see that you remain safe and equal and
Prince is not ready to lead anymore. He needs training.
you have your orders.
We have a war to win. He will deliver your just say.
Grog. What's up, where?
I know many of you agree with me, but I am too young to rule. I assure you, I will use all my strength and all my ability to lead us through this challenge. Great people. Negotiate peace without bloodshed. I do not believe that Thorin will attack.
You believe incorrectly. Nah, shit. Winding down for sleeps. Big day tomorrow. You have a big day tomorrow? Oh, I gotta run a couple errands tomorrow. Do garden stuff.
Stay where you are and hold the line.
Mix some chemicals. Spray some stuff in the yard.
That's impossible. That is a decision only the prince can make. He is our leader. This is wrong. This is not a wise decision. No, forget the tradition. This is war. Let's just stay on.
Have to stay here with my people. Press your attack, Captain.
Doctor's appointment and work. Probably fight a homeless person or two. I get bored. I like to fight orphans. You know, they got nothing left to lose. So it's a good fight. I need to go to the doctor. I need to reschedule an appointment for the chiropractor is what I need to do. I should have done that for today.
Some troops behind those separatist droids. Come on, I know short.
Hashtag punching orphans. Good times. Yeah,
We should come out right behind
it is. Really is. It's a solid time.
choice now is to wait for the Jedi reinforcements.
Glad you are entertained, moobs. That looks equally fun and terrifying. Hearing underwater screams is actually pretty unsettling. Hey, is that Kit Essie and Ahsoka? Yeah. Damn. Full on shark attack.
Cheering for them.
Again, force pull. Wouldn't it have water in it, though? Ah, okay, it's got a draining thing. Hey. Worm gave some points to moves. Look at that. Sharing is caring. I have like a hair tickling my chest and it's making me itch. Ah, there it is. You know when you get a hair tickling your boobs and then it makes it itch? Boobs. Just thought, wouldn't the lightsaber underwater make the water boil? Yeah. Yeah, it should. It should. It should make them boil. It should make the water boil, and I don't even know if it would fully work as a saber underwater. That's a lot of points. Or at least bubble, yeah. Space magic science, don't question it, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Because isn't Kit's lightsaber supposed to be for him to... for it to work effectively underwater? So does, like, just everybody have an underwater lightsaber now? Meanwhile, he's got thighs like nobody's business, damn. And he's wearing, like, fucking Under Armour underwear. Them's is tight. Them's is some tight undies Kit's got going on down there. Ah, yes, a hydroid Medusa sounds like a great thing. That's just a giant jellyfish. That's a giant fucking mechano jellyfish. Can you gamble the points? Yes, you can. Yeah, see, Worm gambled and he won. Good job, buddy. 397,000 points. Jesus Christ. Fucking point rich, my guy. If you could kind of transfer some of that to real dollars and like donate it back, that'd be cool. Oh yeah, there you go. You can, there's other things you can do. There's like Magic 8 Ball. You can ask the 8 Ball a question. You guys can duel each other for points. Or you can duel each other for no points if you want to just duel each other. What are you doing? Give points, convert to Bitcoin, and send a Worm's crypto wallet. Oh. Damn, it doesn't look like it works. Unfortunate! That'd be fucking cool as shit if it did, though. This is giant jellyfish.
Retreat, not now. Got to be brave. There's a time to attack and a time to retreat. And now is not the time to be brave. The safest place is in the caves. I will bring you out. Follow me.
I think if you do... I think... There you go. There you go. So that'll give you, Oh, apparently I have Nightbot commands as well. I don't know what those are, actually. I'm only familiar with my stream elements. I haven't used Nightbot very often, so I guess I should probably figure that out. I don't know what Nightbot does as far as the commands go, but you can definitely do the stream elements commands. and then you'll be able to see all the things you can do with your stream elements points, because those points are related to stream elements.
Check the area of survivors. Secure the perimeter. What took this with so long? I didn't think you and yourself were exploring things. Your reputation is a little exaggerated. Exaggeration is a weapon of war. It's what helped deliver the enemy into your hands. Well, let's be thankful this is our day. A victorious day that disobey a command from Count Dooku again. And I kill you will stand.
Bayball says the heavens point to yes. Ah. So whatever you were thinking about, yes. Yes, you have to ask the 8-ball a question. That's how 8-balls work, silly goose. Yay! There you go, Bumble. You're gonna be moving on up in the world.
Unfortunately, he escaped capture and is hiding with what's left of the gem on the This child, what a coward. He is
8-ball says, I don't think so. Aww. Get fucked, worm. Nah, mate. Ouch. Ouch, my feelings are hurt on your behalf. Oh no, poor Wormy.
Master, please repeat. Are you sending reinforcements? Coming?
Oh no, moves. I think it meant nah, more like an 8-pack. I don't think that's what it meant, but you should try asking again. I love it. Every now and then someone remembers that there's like stuff you can do. And then everybody starts playing with it. That's fun. Don't take this from me, Kim. The ball had spoken. Yeah, you know, you just interpret that however you want. I'll let you have it. Hey, the Gungans, and they're an aquatic species, so that will definitely help with the war. Aww. Sharing is caring. Worm giving moobs. All them monies. You know they are going to vanish. Invest y'all. Invest your points wisely, moobs. Moobs is on that fucking worm fund. Will I win the next gamble? Abel says, are you kidding? Well, at least it's honest. Oh no! Aw, moves. It even told you. Where? He's having too much fun with the underwater battles. This is like his playground. They got them butt heads. Look at that butt on his head. Extreme Elements has a vendetta against me. No bueno. Kiddos, you gotta sleepy, you gonna turn in. Alright, Worm, you have a good night. Sleep tight, enjoy your doctor's appointment tomorrow, and fighting the homeless. Not homelessness, just the homeless. Eh. Moves. He's like, I just had to give it one more go. I hope you don't gamble like that with real money. Did you break it?
You need to split up to find the prince's whereabouts. I'm not sure that's the best strategy. I'm sure. Captain Angkor's words are my own. Will give us the best chances of surviving. Split up. As you wish. So, you and the prince go with Kate and take the boats. I'll take the senators and Cadillac. They love. Our only hope is that Master Yoda can send help in time. No. Prince Chang is our hero.
I'm good with real money. Okay, well that's what's really important. And if you're not good with real money, you can just send it to me and I'll do well with it, okay? When I hear that there's people out there who just like bet on stuff and lose like thousands of dollars, I'm like, or you could just give that to someone like me who's poor. Just, I could use that thousands of dollars.
Thinking time to respond to these enormous.
What happened to the other leader of the Gungan people. What happened to him? When was their leadership change? Did I miss that, or did they just not cover it?
Still tight. There's not much we can do.
You're currently up a couple thousand in IRL money? Well, that's really good. That's nice. My long-term savings is okay. It's just I just don't have any play money. I don't make enough money for play money. I make enough money for savings, for long-term savings, for like retirement, because it comes out of my paycheck. But I don't really have enough money to do things like elaborate vacations or, you know, buy stuff without a credit card. Yeah, I have no play money. I'm unemployed living off my 6 month savings. Oh gosh, that's scary. I mean, that's nice that you have that, but that's still scary. But I've been there. I've been unemployed and living off savings. There's something, it's scary a little bit once you start getting towards the end, but in the beginning, it's actually really freeing. It's really nice. It was all planned. Okay. I've heard that that's actually getting really trendy. People are getting like 6 months to a year worth of like pay, like bill money saved up, and then they're just taking off work and just living super chill. And then they get a new job or they get hired back on or something. Micro unemployment vacations or some shit is what they're calling it. Oh, you're starting school. Nice. I will be starting school again, which is very weird. I haven't been to school in a very long time. I'm doing online classes. I've enrolled. But it's through work, so they're paying for it. It's completely free, so that's nice. This... Where did this come out of? This chair... So chair... Oh, you can't see it. It's almost like the same color as my skin. Chair has these like little button pin thingies in these holes, and one was just so kindly... This one came out and was ever so kindly poking me in the butt, because if you look at it, it's kind of hard to tell, but it's basically like a nail. It's very pokey, very sharp, very owie. I was like, what the fuck is going on back there? Where did this come out of? Oh, I think it came out of there. One of these days I'll have enough money to get chair fixed up. Ouchie. Yeah. Oh, how very Scooby-Doo of you. Excuse me, sorry about that. I've been sneezing. I'm surprised I went this long without sneezing, honestly. I've been sneezing so much the past couple days. Woo. I do the retirement money, but I self-manage it, paid myself X money out of each paycheck, and self-invested. Yeah, so I have a good chunk of my money goes into savings. So I have money that goes into like my 401k and IRA through my work paycheck. And then I also self-invest and manage my investments through, I use Webull. I like Webull. And I'm doing pretty good on both of those. I mean, I've got I got 5 digits in my retirement savings between all my accounts. So, like, that's pretty good, I think. Especially considering I've only been putting into it for, like, maybe 5 years. I don't even think I've been doing it that long, honestly. And especially not seriously. So, it's, my retirement me will be okay. Especially if I keep on track with it. But it just sucks. Like, I wish I made enough money. I wish I made enough money to max out my HSA, max out my 401k and IRA contributions, and then still have money left over to do stuff. But I don't even max everything out. I max out my HSA, though, so at least I have health savings, because that's pre-tax, so it lowers my taxable income, which is nice. So, I do what I can to lower my taxable income. So, I try. But after everything, I don't make very much. After all my contributions, my insurance, my HSA, and then I get like I get a very small amount, and then out of that I take some to invest, and then there's bills, and then there's you know, I buy stuff with credit cards and do my best. Ah,
There was an old fellow
named Sydney, who drank till he were the kidney. It shriveled and shrank, but he drank and he drank. He had his fun doing it, didn't he? Hydration! Thank y'all. Who was that? Pigeon! What's up, Pigeon? See you in a hot second. Hope you're doing well, my guy. You haven't done 401k and IRA yet? I mean, how old are you? Like, if you're younger, you still got, I mean, starting late is better than never, you know? You can still start later and have a decent savings, but the sooner you start saving towards that long term, the better. You just got done riding relay horses? Well, that sounds fun. I'm gonna hydrate again just because I'm warm. You're 32? You're still young. You can still start. You can still start. If you have, you know, just some sort of investment account, you know, just start putting money into that. Even if you can only contribute, like, well, obviously you're unemployed right now, so you may not be able to work it into your budget. I'm sure your budget's very much accounted for, you know, 6 months. But once you can work something into your budget, you know, even if it's only like $50 a week, or $50 a paycheck, or $100 a paycheck, or whatever, however frequently you get paid, whatever the case may be, you know, something's better than nothing. You plan on it, just haven't had good jobs yet? Yeah. You can do, what is it that Webull has? If you're good with investments at all. If you don't know investments at all, I actually highly recommend, there's different sites I've used. Acorns is really good just for if you don't really want to pay attention, you want to do roundups on your card, stuff like that, you can get Acorns. It's basically the beginner of the beginner of the beginner, right? And then there's Stash, which I actually really fell in love with Stash, but I outgrew it. But it's a great system for beginners. And what I did from that is I learned how to kind of trade and watch and learned about individual stocks and stuff. And then I started using Robinhood. And Robinhood's kind of like, it shows you a little bit more about the market. And, you know, I used Stash to figure out what I was invested in over there. And you can do a transfer, but I was able to like buy stuff, you know, things that I liked over there on Stash that I had investments in. I started moving over. But then I got turned on to Webull because Robinhood, it's like super beginner. You're starting to dip your toe in. So Acorns and Stash. You're, you know, intermediate. You know, intermediate is for like Robinhood. You're starting to play with watching the market and things like that and individual stocks. And whereas Stash is more like baskets. So, you know, it's like blue chip stocks, which is like big corporations and stuff, or tech-based stocks, or so you get a little bit of everything, which is really fun. But Webull is like a more advanced stock market type trading. You get to see all kinds of data and stuff. So I ended up closing out Acorn, Stash, and Robinhood and transferring everything over to Webull into one giant account. And now I use this. But there is... There's a Webull virtual assistant now? Okay, that's new. So depending on your individual level, but Webull does have a Roth IRA. I'm gonna close that. So you can have a Roth IRA. It has a 3.5% match on it. And it tells you it tells you how much you have in stocks, how much you have in cash. It tells you if you have money that's available to withdraw. And of course you have a standard account that's not a Roth. So you have an individual account and a Roth account. And you can look at these are all the stocks I have in my Roth, which I actually don't have a lot of variety in my Roth. I need to get more variety in my Roth, to be completely honest. In this one, I don't baby it as much as my individual account. My individual account has more money in it because I have a Roth. I have an IRA through work and a 401k through work, so this one isn't as like babied. You have a Robinhood account and 14,000 in it? That's pretty good. That's pretty good. So, like, between my two accounts here, it's actually, it's over 10,000, but I have other accounts. And I heavily I have a really hard focus on dividend stocks. Which always cracks me up when people say, like, well, what if the stock goes down in value? It's like, it's still paying me money. So, like, over time, it's going to pay for itself, and it's going to keep giving me money. I only technically lose money if I sell it, and it's going to constantly be giving me money. So I try to have a good variety of dividend stocks. I have a list of stocks that pay monthly dividends, and as my dividends return to me, I go back and I buy another dividend stock. So I'm constantly trying to up my how much I'm holding, you know, have it snowball, if you will. I love dividends. Yeah, I'm all about those dividends, man. I'm all about the dividends. You don't keep cash in your bra. I mean, I've been told they could be money makers, but I do not keep physical cash into my bra region. No. You're really enjoying QQQI and SPY. Let's see, do I have that on my list? Let me look. If you think I have all those stock numbers memorized, you would be greatly mistaken. Because I definitely do not. Oh, they move stuff around on me, and I don't like it. Let's see. QQQI. A high income ETF? Something tells me I have this. Let's see. 14.38 dividend yield. That's not bad. And what's the other one? Let's see. Oops, not there. They move shit around. SPYI. Let's see. Another high. Yeah, ETFs are nice. So are REITs. 12.46. Okay. It looked like they had like a dip earlier this year, but they're rebounding. They're crashing up. Between the two, you're getting $50 a month, just about. How many individual stocks do you own? Yeah, if you're getting like $50 a month, how many do you have? You just have one of each? I wasn't paying attention to how much they were. $55 shares of QQI, 33 shares of SPY. Okay. Yeah, I get a fair amount. So my goal is you can track what days the dividends drop for the different um stocks. And I would really like to have a good diversity, so I get something almost every day. And I'm trying to make it so everything pays out. So I'm doing a good variety of everything, right? Try to get at least one of all the different ones that I like, that are monthly dividends and high yield dividends. And then just kind of keep trying. Just keep trying to round it out and build it up and build it up and build it up till I would like to be able to get, like $50 a day or something. That would be really cool. But I'm just letting it snowball. Usually, I think I get like $100 a month or something in dividends. What do I get? See, what's the... What's my... No, I don't want to transfer money. My history. asset transfers? No. No. Where is that? There's a spot somewhere. Order records, dividend records. Oh, that doesn't go back very far. So let's do the past month. Oh, it doesn't give me like a total amount. It gives me the individual items. So like I own a lot of AMNYSE, and that gives me like $5. I own like, what is that? BBD. Oh, EPR Properties. That's a realty one. That one's not bad. Which one is that? Let me see that. Just tell me. No, of course not. I swear, every time I get used to this app, they move shit around. Starwood Property. Some of them are like really kind of cheap and a little volatile, but they have high yields, and if you buy a shitload of them, they pay for itself really quickly. Even if they go down in value, they're still paying you shit, so. Your goal is to get to the amount that I put in for my paychecks to be less than the amount of dividends I get. That's a good goal, too. I just want it to be fucking livable, you know what I mean?
Leader of the Lone Kala people, and I demand to speak to your superiors.
It used to be able to tell me... Oh well, I'll have to figure that out later. They've moved shit around. You used to be able to click on the individual stock in your history, and it would pull up the data on it, so I could just go to it. But now I'll have to like search for each individual thing. And one thing their cash balance has, I think they have like a 4% cash balance in just their like regular holding account for, it's like, yeah, 4.1 APY, which is not bad. Where is this one? But my goal is to literally get to the point where my dividends are, you know, giving me like $50 a day, which would be nice. And then from there, just keep snowballing. $100 a day, $200 a day. And just keep going and going and going until I don't have to work anymore. Financial advice stream. Nice. Yeah. We do financial advice around these parts. What are your thoughts on take profits? Example, you put $900 in Vita a few years ago. It's now like 4,000. I keep thinking I should take the 900 I put in out and put it somewhere else. I mean, that's totally up to you. If you think, I mean, it's a thing that you can do. And it's definitely a tool that you can use in your favor. You know, is the $900 treating you well where it's at? Or could the $900 be better suited somewhere else? Like if you don't like the original, $900 and you have another opportunity where the $900 could do more for you, then you should take advantage of it. But if it's doing just fine, then I mean, I personally leave it. Like once I buy something, I just leave it alone. I just keep adding to it. I don't ever take away from it. But that's my personal style. Everybody's style is a little different when it comes to investing. I just like to buy it, let it sit it, and forget it. I come in, I check on my investments like once a month. I take all my dividends, and then I buy more dividend stocks, and then I get excited every time because I'm like, oh my gosh, last time I checked it there was only 100 and now there's 120 in here. And next time it'll be 140 and I'll just keep going. Well, I'd move it to take a high dividend ETF and lower the risk. Then, you know, I think that's a good plan. I think if you're going to take it out of, I don't know what Nvidia does as far as its stock performance. I don't keep all that up here. It's all in my app. Like I'm very much in the zone when I'm looking at everything and I'm like, okay, this is what this is doing. This is how this is performing. And I'm very good at but as far as like retaining all that for when I'm not actively doing it, I got too much stuff going on here. It gets put in a reserve file for when I'm ADHD hyper focused on it. But if it's, yeah, I mean, if it's a high risk, low reward stock, then I would definitely take the 900 and put it into a high dividend ETF or a REIT, or like a group stock, like something that does better. Yes, you should invest your money, Chief. Absolutely. Absolutely. But yeah, high dividend ETFs. You can't really go wrong with that. So I don't think you would regret it if you did it. Yay! You guys are stronger when you fight together. It has high rewards. You're up 400% in 3 years. I mean, that's not bad. But is it sustainable? What is the likelihood that it's going to continue to yield that type of... It's just very volatile. Yeah. And a lot of stocks are. A lot of stocks are stocks that are very volatile that you have to play the long game for. I don't care about how volatile a stock is as long as it pays me in dividends. As long as it's paying me every month, or quarterly. You know, I prefer something that's monthly, but what are you gonna do? Most of them are quarterly. So, you know, if it's volatile, I don't care because I only miss out if I sell it. As long as it keeps paying me and putting money back into my cash account for me to reinvest next month, that's all I care about. So, you know, did I buy this stock for $20 and is it now worth $5? I don't care. It's gonna keep paying me. It's gonna pay me every month. And it's most likely already paid itself off at this point anyways, so it doesn't matter because it's paid itself off and it's helped me invest in other things. So that's my opinion on it. Some people only want to see their stocks go up in price. They only want to invest in like really, really old stocks, you know, like Coca-Cola, you know, stocks that have been around. What are those called? Those have a name. Hold on. I have, so in Webull you can have a lot of you can have multiple like wish lists for your stocks, like favorites. And I have like the classic list saved, so those are called zombies. Those are called zombie stocks. Stocks that have been around 100 years. So PG, PPG, Exxon, Colgate, Stanley, Coca-Cola, General Mills. What's this one? Edison Electric. So some people only want to invest in those stocks because they've been around 100 years and they know it. Then there's the Kings, which have been around for, I think those ones have been around for like 75 years. And then I think the Aristocrat ones have been around for 50 years. And then I also have a list of things that like Warren Buffett tends to like to invest in. I have a list of 31 different stocks that pay monthly dividends. And then I also have lists of stocks divided that I've created that are based off of what their dividend yield is. Like these are all my different lists that I've created. So, yeah. Love me some Warren Buffett. Yeah. At the moment, I really only see it going up like 80% in 2 to 4 years. Nice. You followed Warren Buffett's on Capital One and it's doing well. Nice. Yeah, I would, I wish I had his money to invest. That would be nice. Yay! The calamari people are saved and the rightful king is in his throne. All is as it should be in the world of Star Wars. Oh, this is so fun watching everything with you guys. However, the night is young and you're so beautiful. Alright, so that was the Mancala. So what do we have now? I'm going to remove that because we've already watched it. Already watched it. And we just watched that. So we've got... Oh boy, we got a lot more to go. We have a lot more to go. This is only season season 4 and 5, so. The man is getting a couple million from Coca-Cola and dividends. Yeah, I wish I had that. I wish I had that. I wouldn't work. I'd be so happy. They say money can't buy happiness, but I really think that's just a lie they tell poor people. It really is. Like, you've never seen a sad person on a jet ski, you know? So. Money can 110% buy happiness and security and a life of peace. Yeah. It's like, bro, like, if you're a happy person and your only struggles are lack of money, damn right money can buy happiness. Because you're already naturally a happy person. Money? I'd buy up this neighborhood. I'd get my house fixed up. I'd move all my friends and family out to my neighborhood. We'd all, like, share in, like, a commune. We'd have a garden and a fucking orchard and animals. We'd all be able to just hang out with each other. Have, like, a rave barn. Silent disco. We'd have all kinds of cool shit. But with that, need to call it a night. I am quite tired. I don't know how many of you guys are here now that were here last night, but I couldn't stay up late last night because I had to get up early today for a meeting for work. And I have been up all day. I didn't take a nap today. I tend to like to take like a midday nap. Like, I have a break at work where I can take like a little nap or right after work, but that didn't happen today because today was really hot and sunny and I had yard stuff I needed to get done. So I've just been go, 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 and I'm very tired. You'd have so many fish tanks. Yeah, we'd get you a house. It's nothing but fish tanks. The whole walls, the entire walls in the house, just fish tanks. We got you. But I love you guys. You have a beautiful night. We're going to pick up with some more Star Wars Season 4 tomorrow. I'm very excited. I have another long day of stuff to do tomorrow, so yay. But I will see you guys later. As always, I've been Kim ANOKI. You've been a nugget of awesome, and I'll see you in the next one. Love you, bitches. Bye.
Things a little bit strange, tricking everyone, playing a game, smiling big, but something ain't right. Mesa pulling strings in the dark of the night. Mesa making moves, manipulating the crowd. Nobody knows, they all feeling proud, but behind the mask, Mesa lurking low, secret Sith Lord. Mesa putting on a show. Oh, Jar Jar, what you hiding behind those eyes? Oh, Jar Jar, play games with your disguise. Oh, Jar Jar, the master of deception and lies. Oh, Jar Jar, the secret Sith Lord in disguise. Secret Sith Lord in disguise. Wookie, wookie. Wookie party, that's where it's at. Empire, we don't have time for that. Banging grooves, get you in the mood. Jabba's not invited, he'll eat all the food. Wookiees on freak, party ain't on Kashi. Dance moves are so chic. Wookiees on fleek, Wookiees on fleek. They got the moves now, ooh yeah. Kashi is the scene, dancing all night, feeling so serene. Chick dance moves, we're breaking it down. Fire, no one can frown. Wookiees on freak, party ain't on Kashi. Dance moves are so chic. Wookiees on fleek, Wookiees on fleek. They got the moves now, ooh yeah. Troops are storming the floor. They check